What up, good people? Y'all gonna probably see this on the replay, but I just wanted to come up here to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, all the grandfathers, all the great grandfathers, all the uncles who are father figures, all the coaches that are father figures, all the mentors that are father figures, all the stepfathers, people who have taken on the role and responsibility of being a father to a child or an adult in any capacity. I just want to say happy Father's Day to you guys. As a father myself, it's an honor to be a father, and I'm learning that more and more every day. It's a responsibility, but it's also a privilege. And I think I'm getting into the space in my life where I'm understanding the privilege side of fatherhood. So, to all the fathers out there, I know for some fathers, it be tough, it be rough, situations be tough, and situations be rough. But I want to encourage all fathers out there to continue to do the best you can, continue to fight in your complicated situations. Fathers know what their complicated situations are. It doesn't make you any less of a father. Some things are inconvenient, some things are chaotic, some things are dramatic, but happy Father's Day to you all, to us all. Yeah, I have a almost 13-year old, and I have a almost 3-month old, and it's a journey. Watching my daughter grow up and understanding the things about me that are in her, the things about me that are not good that I need to teach her that aren't good, the things that she's had to endure, the things she's had to experience because of who I am and the decisions that I've made. Some things good, some things bad, and as a father, I'm learning how to embrace her. And at some point, I plan to be extremely transparent with her about certain things so that she can understand her upbringing, so that she can understand her um, lineage, so that she can understand her thought process, her ways, like things about her that are natural to her that she didn't conjure up herself. They came from my wife and I, and my mom, dad, mother in law, father in law, their parents. So, like, as a father, I want to make sure that I communicate with my daughter and my son. Um, I don't want them to ever be blindsided by anything that someone else has to tell them, or anything that they have to struggle to discover through extreme error. I'm working really hard to be, as I said, extremely honest. Of course, at different stages and places of children's lives, it is important as a father for you to protect them. So there's certain things you may not tell them when they're young, but I'm learning that it's important to not treat them like they are not human. Yes, there are certain things that I require my daughter to do. There are certain things that I expect her to do, but I also respect her as a human. And yeah, I don't know if we do that as often as we should, which is why I make sure that I see her and hear her. And as my son grows up, like, I want to do the same. Like, I don't want to just instruct you. I don't want to just direct you. I don't want to just correct you. Like, I want to see you, I want to hear you, and I want to feel you. As a father, um, I don't want them to grow up feeling like our relationship is a one-way street. Um, I want to be relational. I want to be open. I want my heart to be open and my ears to be open to who they are as people. And I want to be transparent with them about who I am as a person, so that as they discover things that they like, things that they don't like, things that they have questions about, things that they raise their eyebrows about, I want to be able to sit down and say, hey, you probably feel that way because I did this and my daddy did this and his daddy did this. Happy, thank you so much, Mary. I'm about to say happy. Thank you so much, Mary. So yeah, yeah. Being a father is a responsibility, and being a father is a privilege. It is an opportunity to shape and mold, and I want to be a good steward over fatherhood. Like, and I'm getting to the place now where it's like, I really want to be intentional about being a good steward over fatherhood. Yeah. I've talked to my daughter about some things that has been on her heart and has been on her mind, things that she wants to do, things that she's been feeling, and I'm realizing like, hey man, be there for show up for your children in ways that will stick with them forever. Don't just traumatize them in ways that will stick with them forever. And I'm understanding like, hey man, tighten up. Now that I have a son, that's another level of responsibility because he's going to be a black man in America, and we already know what time it is with that. So, um, I want to continue while he's young to work on me, learn about me, um, heal, um, discover. Because the more I know about myself and the more honest I am with myself, the better I can be for him. He's going to grow up to adapt certain things. He's going to grow up to inherently be certain ways. And I want to take accountability for owning up to the things that he learns about himself that did not come from him. I don't want to hide. I don't want to keep secrets. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to make him feel like an outcast for being a part of me that I'm ashamed of. So I never tell him. Like, I don't ever want him to feel like it dropped out of the sky because it did not. So yeah, yeah, that's the vibes. Those are the vibes. I want to be a good father, and I'm learning that the more I love myself, the more I learn about myself, the more honest I am with myself, the more I face my traumas, the more I face my fears, the more I face my regrets, um, the more bridges I build, the more relationships I mend, the better I get at decision making. These things will automatically mold me into a better father because it would be a response to me being a better man. And being a being a good father means being a good man at the end of the day. And yeah, not perfect, not flawless, but good. Good in intention, good in authenticity, good in transparency, good in honesty, good in integrity, good in decision making, good in stewardship. Being good in these areas will shape me up to be a good father. So that's the journey I'm on as a father, like getting myself together so that I can be able to show up for them. That's the vibes. And I want to encourage all fathers, like, don't be afraid to take self inventory. Don't be afraid to deal with those things that we oftentimes bury. Don't be afraid to tell your children those things that you swore you would never tell anybody because you don't want them to grow up to be traumatized or um, half empty with no explanation because then it takes them down a path of frustration and agony because they have to carry the weight of things that they're unsure of. It's like, I have something, I can't identify what this weight is, but it's on me. I can't identify what this struggle is, but I have it. Where did it come from? Where did I get it from? Why am I this way? I don't want to be this way. Why am I this way? Why do I think this way? Why do I respond this way? It's like, as a father, I want to take accountability for saying, hey, this is where you got this from. This is why this is this way. I did this. I was this type of person, and this is the life I created. This is the atmosphere created. So your responses or your mentality or the weight, um, I put it on you. And whether that's in a good way or a bad way, I take responsibility for it and I take accountability for it. And if it's in a bad way, I apologize. And I'm here as we work through it for us both to get better from it. If it's good, hey, it's something you needed. You didn't like it, but you're a better person because of it. And I'm proud of you for sticking with it. Those are the vibes. And it can be tough to be a parent when you're a when you are a broken adult because of things that happen in your childhood. It can make being a good parent tough. And when we don't deal with those things, whether we want to or not, whether we mean to or not, we just project that stuff onto them and force them to have to be in a position to feel the same way we felt. So we repeat cycles because we are not facing them and healing from them. So as a father, I want to tighten up, become a better man so that I can be a better father. And I want to encourage all fathers out there to be willing to do the same. Yeah. So I love y'all. As my wife would say, we're going somewhere. We don't know where we're going, but when we get there, we're going to celebrate together. We love y'all, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Peace.